Hey Tony, it's Thursday, and I'm in a different spot than I usually am, because I just got home from work about 15-20 minutes ago. I'm tired. So first off, to answer your question of the week, I have no real plans for the 4th. We might try and check some fireworks. We're actually going to be house sitting. We'll be house sitting this weekend. Or not this weekend, but like Sunday, Monday, and I think Tuesday, which should be nice. I mean, I have those days off, so I'm looking forward to that. But otherwise, I don't really have too much going on. And now to the real news. Let me explain what I'm going to be doing this weekend, and then I'll go to the real news. So this weekend, besides house sitting on Sunday and Monday, I'm actually going to be helping a friend move. So a funny story with that. I told him that I used to work for U-Haul, and that if he wants to get a truck, he'd need to do it soon. But he was at work, so I ended up getting off work, driving out to a town called Chicopee, which isn't too far away from me, about 15 minutes from work. But I went straight there to go rent a vehicle out for him, only to find out, as I knew would probably happen, they had no trucks there. So I kind of had to talk to the guy at the desk to try and actually set up a day where we could actually get a truck on Saturday. We finally did, but it was kind of entertaining for that. But that's what I'm going to be doing my Saturday. I'm going to be helping my friend move as soon as Taylor gets home from work. But now to the real news. So, as you know, I finally got my 303 certification, which was awesome. Because I can now practice in front of a judge, which is awesome. I can actually put my name on things now, which is, you guessed it, awesome. And so today, I had my first ever case in front of a real judge. And I won, which was crazy. I wasn't expecting to win that as easily as I did. Like, I was looking to get what we were basically going for was going to what was called a motion for continuance, which means we're going to do something which is called discovery, which is basically like you get to ask your opponent's questions, and you can get documents from them, which can range from things as simple to what the lease is, to things as complicated as I need any evidence you've had on medical emergencies that have happened at this home. And I mean, I didn't have to do any of that, but I did in fact end up going in front of the judge. I started off with what's called a motion to dismiss, which is, as it sounds, it's a motion to dismiss the case. The reason being was the notice to quit, which the notice to quit, also known as a 14-day notice, is basically what you need to fill out in order to evict somebody. And the landlord made a very, very, very poor notice to quit. So I was able to have the advantage and basically just say, listen, this is a bad notice to quit. You give them 2 different days to that they'd have to be out, which can confuse somebody, and therefore the case should be dismissed. And lo and behold, to my wonder and amazement, Judge Fields actually dismissed the case on that claim because the notice to quit was just bad. But it was so cool. Like, my first ever case, my first time ever being in front of a real judge, and I won, which was great. I was pretty happy. This whole week I've been pretty happy because I finally got my certification after waiting a month. And then today was my first day in front of a judge, and I won the case, which was really cool. And I don't think I'm ever going to forget this case, just because it's the first. And it's so important because this was my first time ever stepping foot in front of a judge. So it's kind of mind-boggling in a way to look at it, because this happened this was my first case and I won it. I could really only go downhill from here, but it was good. It was a good experience. I'm definitely glad that Gordon had faith in me. Gordon's my supervising attorney, but I'm glad that Gordon had faith in me to be able to go ahead and go through the whole process. So, Tony, I guess I still have 30 seconds left, but my question for you is, first off, when I see you next, it's going to be your birthday, so that's cool. So, happy birthday in advance. And my question for you is, what do you want this year for your birthday? I know you're a little old, but anything you want, even if it's unattainable. Like, for example, you want to own the White House. That if that can be what you want, that can be what you want. So Tony, tell me what you want for your birthday this year, and I'll see you on Tuesday. Later, bro.